what's up? Well, welcome back to another weeknight dinner recipe video. I'm going to share with you 5 simple, easy recipes that you can make in 30 minutes or less. If your schedule is super hectic like mine, then you probably really appreciated 30-minute or less meals. I know I'm always looking for something easy, convenient with minimal ingredients that I can always use with pantry staples that I already have on hand. So let's jump into the first recipe. I'm super excited for all of the recipes I have to share with you today, but make sure you stay for the entire video because I saved the best for last.
This first recipe is a taco pie, and you can recreate this any way you'd like, but I'm using some vegan cheese sauce that I shared in last week's video, some black beans, cream corn, diced tomatoes, jalapenos, and then some fresh veggies and some corn tortillas. Now, every single time that I don't film myself using my can opener, it doesn't work, but it's not camera shy, so if I turn on the camera, it will work just fine. I definitely need to de-rust it again. One of you told me to take aluminum to it and it would really help turn it better, and it really does, but this can opener is like 15 years old. But let's get back to this taco pie really quick. So this taco pie, I just layered cheese sauce, tomatoes, beans, cream corn. Like I said, you can use any kind of beans or legumes that you'd like. I've made this also with lentils before with just a little bit of taco seasoning. Super good. And then I just layer everything with some corn tortillas. You can use flour tortillas if you want to, but the corn ones are just really delicious because they add so much flavor to this dish. And then at the end, once I'm done baking it, I will actually pop it out and serve it with some fresh tomatoes, onions, and some green tomatoes. You can also serve it with some lettuce and vegan sour cream if you want to. Really, it's super versatile. This is something that I feel like makes a lot of food, so you can have leftovers for lunch the next day, or if you have a big family, it serves, you know, a lot of people. So it's just really delicious, really super easy, and you can kind of make it your own by using whatever you have on hand, and you can use up a lot of veggies if you want to. A few weeks ago, I actually put zucchini in this as well, so that was kind of different and fun and delicious. But if you don't have cream corn, you could do regular corn. Like I said, if you don't want to use black beans, you could use a different kind of legume. Super easy, super simple, and really delicious. So once this is all layered up to fill basically my baking dish, I just fill it all the way so you can add as many layers as you'd like. I pop it in my oven at 375 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. Once it's kind of warm and cooked through, like I said, then I top it and enjoy. This next dinner meal is a sweet potato bowl by Green Chef. If you have not used Green Chef, I highly recommend doing so. They are a USDA certified organic company with a variety of dishes for all lifestyles, including vegan, vegetarian, paleo, and keto. Their recipes are quick, easy, and simple with step-by-step instructions and recipe tips and photos to guide you along. Everything is handpicked and delivered right to your door. We love Green Chef, and this week like I said in the beginning, was so hectic that they came in clutch for us. We had 3 meals delivered right to our door, so I didn't have to do any additional shopping this week. If you saw my last grocery haul of the year, I knew Green Chef was coming for us this week, and I knew it would really help us out so I wouldn't have to run to get any takeout, and it would help me kind of have my last week in my old kitchen just kind of nostalgic and fun. Personally, I highly recommend them if you are someone looking to just kind of spruce up your plant-based lifestyle, try some new meals. We keep all of our recipes on hand, so that way if we want to recreate these meals later, we have the recipes and we can do so. So go to greenchef.us/runningonplants10 and use code runningonplants10 to get 10 free meals plus free shipping on your first box. If you're looking for a Christmas gift, this is a perfect idea. Or if you're someone who is new to a plant-based journey, these recipes are perfect, and this chimichurri sauce is the best thing in the entire world. So like I said, go to greenchef.us/runningonplants10 and use my code runningonplants10 to get 10 free meals plus free shipping on your first box. This meal smelled so good that we actually took a break from filming this day to enjoy it and have a little date on our patio. So yes, like I said, this is the last video you'll actually see here in my old kitchen. If you can guess what kind of a hectic week it has been insane. Moving is never an easy process. It's also very exciting and fun, and thank you to Green Chef. It was like a gift, a second gift, to have meals that were ready to go, simple, easy, and fun to cook because of the busy schedule we had this week.
Super duper crazy busy week for us personally, and Green Chef really came in clutch this week. I super encourage you, if you are someone who's on a plant-based journey who wants to try just different meal ideas in your life, or if you're looking to give someone a really wonderful Christmas gift this year, make sure you check the link out. It's right at the top of my description box. Go to greenchef.us/runningonplants10 and you will receive 10 free meals and free shipping when you use my link. I can't wait to hear what you think of Green Chef. That chimichurri sauce is literally the best. So as soon as you see that in the menu for the week, whatever recipe it's on, snag that. It's my husband's favorite. I've had many of you leave comments and tell me it's your favorite. I love that we all enjoy a lot of the same things. And I'm so thankful that Green Chef came in clutch this week, because I have a little bit of a surprise that will be coming very shortly in a video, so stay tuned, and of course make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are on. So let's jump into the next recipe on today's video.
You know I wasn't going to post a dinner recipe video without giving you all a soup recipe, and today we're going to do a potato soup that is just minimal ingredients. So the first thing I did was wash and peel my potatoes. You could leave the skins on if you want to, but I feel like for a lot of creamy based potato soups you want them to be skinned, but it's a personal preference. And then I just chopped my onions, got my onions going in my pot with a little bit of water, garlic, and salt. I don't cook with oil, but if you want to cook with oil, you absolutely can. And then another thing I did use that I forgot to show you in a clip is I had a little packet of veggie broth that actually came with one of the Green Chef meals that I decided to hold back just for this soup alone, because I didn't have any veggie broth made and I knew I wasn't going to make any in my Instant Pot. If you're not new here, you know that I love to make my own veggie broth using all of my scraps from my veggies, but this week it was just not going to happen. So I went ahead and got my potatoes covered in water once my onions were cooked to my liking, and then brought them to a boil. Once the potatoes were nice and soft and cooked fully, I removed about 1/3 of the potatoes and liquid from the pot, put it in a high-speed blender, and whipped it up and made it into almost like a mashed potato. Side note, I tried this blended potato with like the onions, the garlic, the potato oh my gosh, that's how I'm going to make mashed potatoes from now on because it was so flavorful and delicious. But anyways, I added that mashed potato, back into the pot, stirred it up, and then added a can of drained and rinsed corn, and then kind of let it simmer for a little bit to kind of cook and add all the flavors back in, and then serve this with a little bit of paprika on the top, and it was so delicious. Tonight's dinner is going to be a really delicious pancake bake, and I didn't have any bananas ready to go, so I pulled some out of the freezer. So I have 3 frozen bananas. So the first thing you're going to do is get a large bowl and then add your flour, your sugar, your baking soda, your baking powder, your vanilla. Mix it all together, add in your bananas, and then mix it and combine really well. I actually think the frozen bananas actually worked out just fine for this recipe. If you are allergic to bananas, don't have any bananas on hand, don't want to use bananas, you can use mashed sweet potato or canned pumpkin puree. Both would work just fine. I'm a big banana eater. I run a lot. I like the benefits I get from bananas, plus they're super inexpensive, budget friendly. I feel like they last forever. You can just, let them brown on your counter and then throw them in the freezer if you want to. But I mixed all that up, put it in a baking dish, put some almonds on the top, and then bake this at 350 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. My oven does bake a little hot, but you want to make sure it's completely cooked through by just testing it out with a knife. Once it's cooked, you can slice it into 4. My husband was gone this evening, so it was a perfect dinner that I had for myself, and then I had leftovers for breakfast the next couple days. All right, like I promised, I saved the best for last. This was like a happy accident. I had some leftover gluten-free pasta I wanted to use up because I didn't want to pack it. I've been obsessed with this plant-based Caesar dressing. It's gluten-free, it's vegan. It comes from Kroger Company, but I've actually seen it in another brand that's a national brand. I'll have to think of what it is and put it in the description box below. But anyways, some kale, some cauliflower, and then some sun-dried tomatoes. So good. So I roasted my cauliflower, and then this really only took about 20 minutes to throw together. While my cauliflower was roasting and had a couple minutes left, I boiled my pasta. I did not cook my kale. I left it raw because once I add my pasta to it and kind of stir it around, it's just enough heat to make it so it's my favorite. It's just a little bit soft. If you don't like kale to be like semi-raw or just a little bit cooked, I would actually blanch it really quickly. But anyways, you're gonna throw your sun-dried tomatoes, your dressing, your cauliflower, and your pasta all together, give it a nice toss, and that's it. It's literally the simplest meal. This is great as leftovers. This was just a one-person meal again, and it was so good. This dressing I'm obsessed with. I've been having so many romaine salads. If you don't follow me over on Instagram, you should, because I've been posting what I eat in a day over on my reels, and that's kind of like my new spot to put them. So if you're ever curious as to what I eat in a full day, follow me over on Instagram.
Today's recipes. Give this video a big thumbs up, drop me a comment down below, let me know which meal was your favorite, which one you're going to try first. And just a reminder, my ebooks are retiring at the end of this year. I have 4 ebooks that are currently on sale. If you purchase my 25 budget-friendly recipes for just $5, you receive my other 3 ebooks for free. They're all instant download. You can send them right to your Kindle. There's a link down below for that sale, and it goes on until December 31st. These ebooks are retiring, and then something fun and new is coming in 2022 that I can't wait to share with you. So make sure you stay tuned for that, as well as a very fun video that's either coming next week or the week after, which is Christmas. And that will probably be my favorite video of the entire year, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.